But the men who had gone up with him, we are not able to go up against this people. Hold on. Who gave them the land? The Lord gave them the land. But now they're looking and spying out the land. God gave it to them. But they moved from faith until they saw the problem that made them end up in fear. They sit in the debrief room, the boardroom, and say, we are not able to go against this people, but they're stronger than we. They gave the children of Israel a bad report of the land which they had spied out, saying, the land through which we have gone as spies is a land that devours its inhabitants. And all the people whom we saw and the men are in it are men of great stature. There we saw the giants. We were like grasshoppers in our sight. And so we were in their sight. You know what moves you from faith to fear? Same thing that'll make Peter sing. What's going on around you?
That's right.
I'm helping somebody. What has God promised you that it looks like you can't have because of what you see? God promised them a land.
Yes, sir.
Then they started talking about how the giants. What? Three things to keep you from moving into fear. First of all, don't blame God by default. Okay? Don't blame God by default. I'm in Numbers 14, verse number 2. And all the children of Israel complained against Moses and Aaron. And the whole congregation said to them, so like the word got back, and in chapter 13, they all start talking about, it's a land, but they got all these giants, and the land devoured the folk, and we like grasshoppers in their sight. They gonna step on us and crush us. These are the descendants from Anak. Word starts talking, get back to, oh no, we can't do that, because they too big. Y'all know how it happens. Mm-hmm. So the whole Israel finds out about it. They start complaining against leadership. They complain against Moses and Aaron. Whole congregation said, if only we had died in the land of Egypt. And these jokers have survived 40 years wandering in the desert. Yeah. And now they talking about going back to Egypt. If we had just died in Egypt. Come here, I gotta help you. You have come too far. Yeah. Through too much. For Egypt to be even an option.
All right.
They didn't just come out the week before. Yeah. 40 years they've been wandering in the wilderness. Now they see the promise. And they said, our preacher, Dr. Moses, and Apostle Aaron, they could have just left us back in Egypt. Can you really go back to where you were? Verse 3. Why has the Lord brought us? See the default on blaming God. Why has the Lord brought us to this land to fall by the sword? That our wives and children should be victims. Would it not be better for us to return to Egypt? So they what? Look at what they did. Verse 4. So they said one to another, let us select a leader. Give me somebody that can lead me back into bondage. See, everybody say they want to be free.
All right.
But when it come down to getting free, you start talking about, being whooped upside my back and beat, it wasn't that bad. At least we had some garlic and leeks. I had stay up in Egypt. I had a grave. Why you gonna bring me all out here?
Mm-hmm. All right.
What do? You change churches. I mean, you find That's it. You know what? I admit it. Anyway, quit blaming God. All right. That's a great place for fear to take place of your faith. Faith had gotten them through 40 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now they're going to let an overgrown joker keep them out the promise. I hope y'all not passing judgment on the Israelites. You need to judge your own house.
All right.
I got a whole lot more. Look, what else will keep you from moving? Will keep you moving out of faith into fear. Here's the next thing. Not only don't blame God by default, but don't listen to folk. Just elbow your neighbor. Say he ain't talking about you. He ain't talking about you. I'm in verse 6. Joshua, son of Nun, Caleb, son of Jephunneh, who were among those who had started out the land, tore his clothes, spoke to all the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, the land we passed through to spy out is an exceedingly good land. Yeah. See, sometimes you can't even cash in on your blessing. Because you're looking at what's on top of the blessing.